Barbara's 21 degrees. I think we're going to get there as well. But believe me, we'll go past that and get to 22 degrees. That's my prediction for the day. I think we're going to get there. I really do. It is 16 after 10 o'clock, Tuesday, September 21. And, well, I tell you what, let me do this.
Galaxy 107fm.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and I've got to welcome along everybody that's watching us and following us live on Facebook Live this morning. Absolute pleasure, because today we're going all the way over to Manitoba, and believe me, it's going to be fun catching up with John and also his brother Daniel, and believe me, a lot of fun with these guys. If you ever got any electrical problems, I know a couple of guys actually. These are the Sparky brothers, well that's what I call them anyway, and they're in the band, yes, Banned and Outlawed. So believe me, it's going to be fun catching up with these guys very shortly. Let's release a brand spanking new song for them, Real Country, here at Galaxy. So we've got a couple of minutes to go. How are you feeling? You need anything to drink?
I'll then have a shot of whiskey.
Okay, all right. Do you have a couple of spare women sitting behind the scenes, so just in case?
I don't, unfortunately.
Not good enough. Not good enough. Darth Vader's wand. Yeah, you got to watch out. She's really quick with it. Sean Simpson's joining us. Nice to have you on board, Sean. And it's an absolute pleasure to see you again. There Barbara goes. There she is. Yeah. By the way, I'm sitting here watching you guys.
Oh, they're watching me. Watching.
Oh, yeah, well, now we're watching me. Nice to have you back. Sean, very, very, very happy to see you again. Absolute brilliant. It really, really is. She goes, hey, you guys. Nice to have her. Got a package this morning from a young lady who actually tours with a band called, and these guys are famous, they really are, the Hammond Brothers. And got to thank...
They're Canadians.
These guys are Canadians.
Yeah.
Yes, I know these guys
They
are
may not
Canadians.
know that.
But I was talking to...
Oh, Sean.
I
She's a
was.
big fan of him.
She is a big fan of the Hammond Brothers. I just thought she might like to know that Mr. Hera sent us a package today, and we're going to be doing a giveaway or two for her. She hangs out with the Hammond Brothers as well. Yes. We've got about a minute and a half, guys. You all relaxed and ready to go?
Yeah.
Cool. I hope you're going to give me a bit of stick.
Lights on.
What's that?
I hope you're going to give me a bit of stick.
Yeah.
Yeah? Bet you don't. You Canadians are too polite, honestly. You really, really are. I mean, look at these handsome chaps all sitting there smiling away.
Yeah.
You know? Not an angry bone amongst them.
No.
Yeah. So, tell me, guys, do you get shocked often?
Shocked? Not that often. I don't know. Do you ever shocked? A few times, but
Oh, okay.
not
All right.
nothing serious. Yeah.
All right, well, we'll make... I hope you got the special underwear on then.
Yeah, always.
Good, eh? Let's go to the desk, guys. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. And before we actually get into this, I want to give a shout out to Greg Arcade over there at, now let me get this, Golden Oak Records. Believe me, he does an absolutely superb job, and I assume, and I'm going to find this out, that he actually worked on that last track and the new one that we're going to be releasing very, very shortly. Now, guys, welcome back to Galaxy. Banned Outlawed is with us.
Hello. Great to be back. Yeah.
Well, that's so formal, isn't it? Nice to have you back, guys. It really, really is. And now I kind of opened up with Real Country, which is a new track that it's kind of new anyway. We've been playing it for some time now, and it's getting quite a following. Now, was it Greg Arcade's master? Did he do the work on it?
This one wasn't done with him, actually. What did we do? We worked with, I don't know if you guys heard of Petrick out there, but they're kind of big around here. We wrote that one with them, and they helped us out with the musicians and the producing and everything too.
Very cool. And yes, we know Petrick very, very well. Absolutely superb musicians in their own right. They really, really are. So nice to see that they're helping other bands out and giving them the full 2 cents worth of knowledge. I've got to be honest with you, it's very, very cool. But yeah, in the meantime, you're under instructions now, and next time you see Greg, you know what to do, right?
Yeah.
Bonzo.
Gotta poke him in the eye.
Yeah, good man, good man. Now, as you know, at the end of this, we'll do some crazy photos and bits and pieces like that, which we'll send you. You get a copy of everything we do. But guys, we're going to do something a little different this time, which, believe me, makes me look good. I got to be honest with you. I got the perfect face for radio, right?
Yeah.
So, we're going to turn you guys into a cartoon.
Okay.
Well, that was a fairly placid
Yeah, it
response,
was.
wasn't it? Most people go, yeah, I want to be a cartoon. I've never been one before. Okay. Yay. Yeah, sketchy. Could be sketchy there. Well, thank you, Sean. Apparently I rock, Barbara.
Okay, well, that's
Yeah,
nice, you know.
okay. That's really, really cool. It's really nice. Now, guys, we opened up this part of the show today with Real Country. We have played it. We haven't done an interview on it, so I think it's about time, right? And I kind of presume that seeing this COVID thing that's been around, we've been sort of hampered between catching up again. So, again, really nice to see you. But tell me about this track. How did you come to the lyrics of this, knowing that Petrick was involved now?
This one we wrote around this time last year.
We actually wrote it off a Zoom call. Probably one of the fastest songs we've ever written. It actually turned out pretty good, I thought.
Yep.
We came up with the song because we were they were pitching us some songs, and other people were pitching us songs, and nothing really stuck to us. And then Jason Petrick threw out the idea. He's like, "You guys kind of need like a real country song." So that's where the title came from, and then we just went from there.
Just kind of snowballed from there, and actually we came up with it pretty fast. So that was pretty.
Now, who's playing with the casino chips?
Casino chips.
Yeah,
You get cookie?
I can hear somebody playing with casino chips. Are you guys having a game or something in the background there, or something like that? Now, having said that, and John, really, really cool to know that Petrick was involved, and you too, Daniel. Now, at the same time, how did you guys meet?
We met around probably at the Manitoba Country Music Awards a couple years ago.
And we also played like shows alongside with them, and we kind of mingled with them like that. So we always kind of knew of each other. So yeah.
Very cool, very cool. That is the way to be able to rock in Manitoba. Just go and hang out with Petrick. That's a good idea. I like that idea. Next time you see them, tell them to get in touch with us. We've been trying to get in touch with them forever, and well, yeah. Maybe they're just too big for that, to be honest. You know what I mean? But we would love to be able to talk to them anyway. So we're moving on. Literally, yes, I'm being told. Living my life in a small town. Now, I got to let you know, John. Even though you say it was, Real Country was written, pretty much in a 5-minute space. it's these quick songs that actually manage to have more longevity than, you know, most hard-worked songs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I talk to thousands of bands all the time, literally for years now, and they all say the same thing, you know, I wrote it in 5 minutes. It's the better song. It really is. So be proud of that, absolutely, and I think it's an absolute gem in its own right. But living my life in a small town, tell me about this.
This one we worked with Greg on this one, Greg Arcade, and he wrote this one for us, and then we kind of revamped it with him. And this one didn't take very long either to write and record.
We like this one to kind of explain how our kind of high school career was and growing up in the small town we grew up in, and everything just kind of makes sense in that song. So that was pretty cool.
Well, actually, John, I got to be honest with you. We here in New Zealand can relate to the words very, very well. Lots of small towns around our country as well. And believe me, we love our small towns. Let's be honest with you. We don't want to go to places like Auckland, for instance. Right now, level 3 lockdown. Nah, we'll give that a miss. We'll say rural, literally, and relate to this, living my life in a small town. Here's Banned Outlawed. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're surrounded by cities where we are right here. We've got Rotorua to one side, Whakatane to the other side, and Tauranga right behind us, if you know what I mean. So we're pretty central to if we want to go shopping. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we're still rural. We're actually a milling town, well, a former milling town, so we closed down the mill this year. Yeah, which is heaps of jobs lost there. Michael King is watching. Nice to have you on board, Michael. There she goes again, waving at the thing. Good gosh. You'll see what I mean when you get this copy of this. Believe me, she's sitting there waving at the device, having fun.
Oh, has it gone funny?
Has it gone funny? Yeah, it's got Barbara's face on it. That's pretty bloody funny. Oh no, it's got my face on it now. That's even worse.
No, they're on it now.
They're on it now.
Look
There
how
you
far
go.
behind that one is to this
Yeah,
one.
it is, eh? It's called delay.
Of course.
If you want to go faster, just say underlay. Oh gosh.
Said your town is it Milling Town? You said
Used
You're
to
in?
be. Used to be. It's now officially a former milling town. We've
Yes.
closed down the mill. Huge mill. Lots of people lost jobs. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
what
now-
kind of? What did you guys mill there?
pine mainly.
Okay.
Pinus radiata and stuff like that, yeah, believe me. And now what they're doing is they're just chopping the trees down, putting them on boats and sending them to China. So that we can, I mean, we had a paper mill, pulp mill, everything like that, you know what I mean?
We've still got it.
Now we're sending
Toilet
it to
paper.
China to get it back as paper, pulp, and
We make our own
yeah.
toilet
Yes.
paper in this
We are.
town. Yeah.
crazy. Anyway,
Small town, can you hear that? It's a big sound. Honey, won't you come and let your hair down? Can you hear that? It's going around. Living my life in a small town. Yeah, I know everybody. Hanging out at this party. Kick it up loud in a damn crowd. Living my life in a small town. Yeah, I know everybody. Hanging out at this party. Kick it up loud in a damn crowd. Living my life in a small town. Kick it up loud in a damn crowd. Living my life in a small town. Galaxy.
that's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, joined today by Daniel and John, Banned and Outlawed, coming out of Manitoba, and it's an absolute pleasure to catch up with these young men, because we've been following them for, some time now, but I've got to ask you guys, even though these have been, just released today, we have been playing them for a while, anything new in the pipe? Are we looking at any new work anytime soon?
Definitely. We're working on an album right now.
We have 2 songs ready to go. We just haven't released them anywhere yet. Just still trying to figure out a date for that, but
Yeah, and get everything ready. But we're working on an album, trying to get it out next year.
and actually the guy that we're working with now, he's got some Nashville, he's got Nashville guitar players and bass players on it. So,
We actually have on our songs we have ready Miranda Lambert's bass players on it. So that's
Okay.
pretty cool.
Yeah, believe me, we were supposed to do something with Miranda through another band, and yeah, they turned up, she didn't, but never mind, you know, it happens. But having said that, guys, we would love to be able to catch up again in the near future, maybe release and do what we're doing with your new tracks. But having said that, when you get your CD together, your album together and start pressing it and everything, how would you like to send us a few copies that we could do some giveaways, keep you guys rolling here at Galaxy? And believe me, the more times they hear your music, the more they go on the interwebby thing, and before you know it, you know, got at least a couple of new friends anyway. You know what I mean?
yeah, for sure.
And so,
We have your guys' address. We'll send it your way for sure.
we always enjoy having us be able to talk to you guys out in New Zealand out there. We think that's pretty awesome.
yeah, you almost played hard there. We're not Australian. We're not. God forbid, you know what I mean? In fact, I see the Tasmanians are trying to figure out a way of towing their own island back over here. Great suggestion. Hey, listen, you know Tasmania, the little island at the bottom of Australia? No. Okay, well, apparently, would you believe, it's actually part of the New Zealand intercontinental shelf. We actually are connected to it, not Australia.
Oh yeah.
So my suggestion is, you know, I didn't get a response there either, believe me, but I did send to the Australian government a bill for past taxes and revenues that have been earned by the government on New Zealand property. We want it back. You know what I mean? If not, we're going to tow it back. Well, just recently in the news, I see Tasmanians are trying to figure out a way of getting it back over here as well. So, you know, we kind of see eye to eye on this one, don't you think?
Yeah.
I think they've had enough of their Prime Minister as well, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not going to say what I think he is, all right? I'm not going to go down that road. But it's derogatory, I've got to admit. For a start, he's handicapped right from the start. He's Australian. Bingo. Right there. Guys, we would love to have you guys back again. We really, really would. I only got one more thing to ask, and if you're going to be sending a box of CDs or something like that, throw a t-shirt in as well, so that I can, you know, and I do have one of your Banned Outlawed t-shirts. I know I do, but wouldn't mind a couple more, just so, you know. If
Yeah, we're gonna come with a new design too.
So we can throw in some beer koozies in there too if you want. We have some of those beer koozies.
Great.
We know you like to.
Yeah, great idea. Do they come with the beer?
Does it come with beer?
Yeah, does it come with the beer? Is it pre-packed? Pre-packed, you know, you pull it out. Yeah, it's even cold. I like it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Good try, Grant. Anyway, yeah, thanks. But having said that, we would love to catch up. One last thing. Next time you're around a recordable 58 microphone, and I mean recordable, you can put it down maybe on an MP3 format. How would you like to do a couple of voice drops, voiceovers, stingers, something like that? You know, just saying, hi, it's Banned and Outlawed, and you're listening to Galaxy 107 FM, something like that, so that we can put you on here, keep people hearing your name, and before you know it, again, they go out and, well, maybe you've sold a couple of koozies, guitar picks, something like that. You know what I mean?
That'd be awesome to do that. Yeah,
we can do that.
Brilliant. And send them to Barbara. Believe me, she'll get them to us no time flat, because believe me, we would absolutely be honoured to be able to do that with you. We really would. In the meantime, hang in there. We're going to do a couple of crazy things off air, but for those of you that are joining us this morning, thank you for joining us with the brothers, yes, John and Daniel, from the band Banned Outlawed. Now, if you're going to be watching this a little later on over there on YouTube, you know what to do, right? No, you do. Yeah. Sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. Bell notifications when we have important people like Banned Outlawed joining us. Stay tuned. Very, very shortly, we're going to Mumbai, India. Yes, we are. We're going to be catching up Charisse. But in the meantime, have a very happy and successful day. You're right here at Galaxy. Good morning.
Colorado 107 Galaxy FM.